Yeah, good day everyone. I want to share something with you. When I lost my dad, after I lost my dad, and I was trying to pull myself back online, pull myself back to activities, pull myself back to start moving on, I noticed that the trajectory of my messages started to change. The trajectory of my life was repatterned. The way I received inspiration for weekly motivation, for Sunday declaration, that faith energy, that always wanting to declare that you can do it, that energy was toned down. And I can say that it filtered into every way that I post. It's what I'm trying to say is experiences, exposure, education is each talking about each of those points like education, exposure, and experiences. Each of them is a phenomenon that can be widened into different perspective that can be treated as a chapter on its own. It gets so even if they have tens and goings, their sanguinity, if you get what I mean, their temperament, maybe it is sanguine, phlegmatic, choleric, and melancholy. The intensity of their temperament. We have 10 sanguines, like I said. The intensity of their sanguineness will be filtered by this experience, education, and exposure. It will filter into how they carry themselves, even as the same temperament per se. So what I'm trying to say is don't always assume that whatever anybody says or does is right for you per se. Um they might be saying those things by filtering from what they have experienced. Like it might be filtered out definitely from what they've experienced. For example, like if you, for example, people that believe in going to prophets, if you go to two prophets or two, just two people, but the same office, me pastor, prophet, evangelist, and all that, some person might tell you that, go and apologize to your mother. There's something around that area I'm seeing. It might not be clearly what they saw, but the ability or their tendency to be able to interpret is filtered by what all those that I mentioned earlier. And some other person in the same office will tell you that because maybe they've known your story, they've known what it is, they've known more about you, and you're comfortable with hearing visions and prophecies from them, they would tell you that, okay, look for a woman that you can say that is the same age range with your mother and go and gift the person. But just coming.